farming?
I was born in Oklahoma. You know, my grandfather was a sharecropper. My father was a sharecropper. So when we came to California, we moved the family to California in the early 50s. Naturally, we did farm work. We cut grapes, picked cotton, and all that stuff.
And this is all organic?
Yes, it is. Matter of fact, I refer to it as chemical-free. The term I applied to it was natural. But now they apply the term organic to it, which is the term they use out the industry now. I bought this land here probably in 1972. I was going to build my dream home on it, but I started just planting a few things, rows of black-eyed peas, just for my own family consumption. And then people started asking for it, so I figured to share with the community. And I've been doing it. I did it part-time until 1999, and in 1999 I retired.
And you've been the president for the association for what? How many years now?
For the last, let's see, we formed in 1997. I guess Al Smith was the first president. I was the vice president, and then I was elected the following year. So it's been about 4 years, I guess, I've been president.
And how many farmers are part of this association?
Well, we have a membership of about 25. But I guess in the San Joaquin Valley, there's about 30 African-American farmers that we know of. And it's just a matter of getting them to join the organization. A lot of them, they don't have the time right now because they're involved in other things. But they do get information from us as far as some of the regulations and some of the things that's happening in the farming business. So we get that information to them. And like I said, we have a lot of interest in that. A lot of them would like to join, but they've been historically they've kind of shied away from not having to deal with the government as less as possible.
How do you sell your produce?
Okay, so far I've been initially started out going through the community and selling to people, neighbors who could maybe call and make an order, and then I started selling it on a corner lot, with one of those roadside type stand. And then a few years ago, we started going into the market into Oakland, to LA, and some of the other areas. Where the people, there was a demand for the products that we grow. But basically, it's been kind of, I guess, dedicated mostly to the roadside stand and the farmers market.
Okay. What about the mainstream ways as far as growing it? Big stores. Is that it? Could that be a possibility or something?
Well, it could be a possibility, but like I said, that in order for us to really get into that, you have to have a lot of land, and you're going to a third party, and I've been through that as far as going through brokers and stuff like that. And it's a real tricky kind of business because a lot of times you doesn't get your return on your investment as far as the money you put into the seeds, into the growing, into the water and electricity that you need to grow this, and to harvest it. You don't get your money back on it. You end up not making any money. But it's something that eventually, I think, if it worked out right, it could be a viable concern. As a matter of fact, it would certainly lift up us as small farmers as far as having a viable place to send a quantity of vegetable, and get a nice return on it.